guys please do me a favor?
Yes.
Just out of respect.
Yes.
Can you give some space? Just give us a minute.
Absolutely.
You know, it's bad enough.
Absolutely.
Jennifer Garner recently made a powerful revelation about Ben Affleck's struggles with addiction, and it's stirring conversations across Hollywood. Garner, who has always been by Ben's side throughout his journey, spoke candidly about how his renewed relationship with Jennifer Lopez may have impacted his sobriety. In a heartfelt discussion, she suggested that the stress from being back in the public eye with Lopez contributed to Ben's recent relapse. Shedding light on the difficult path he has faced over the years. Sources close to Garner indicate that she believes the intense media attention and the pressure of being in such a high-profile relationship weighed heavily on Ben. While their reunion with Lopez was celebrated as a fairy tale comeback, the reality behind the scenes was far from glamorous. The constant spotlight and demands of a public life seemed to exacerbate the challenges he faced, making it even more difficult for him to maintain his sobriety despite his best efforts. Rumors of tension between Affleck and Lopez had already been circulating, with the demands of their careers and the chaos of fame adding extra layers of stress. Insiders suggest that the unrelenting scrutiny and pressure to meet different expectations created a tough environment for Ben's recovery, making it hard for him to stay on track. In an interview, Ben had previously spoken about his struggles with addiction, acknowledging that he had been sober for several years before relapsing and how difficult it was to find his way back to sobriety. The impact of Ben's struggles extended beyond himself, deeply affecting those closest to him, especially Garner and their children. Jennifer Garner, who has supported Ben through multiple battles with addiction, faced the harsh reality of his relapse once again. For their kids, the situation was even more complex, as they had to cope with their father's personal struggles under the gaze of the public eye. Garner's concerns about Ben's relapse went beyond mere worry. They reflected the emotional weight she carried while watching someone she deeply cares for struggle after fighting so hard to recover. Jennifer Garner knows firsthand the devastating effects of addiction, and her recent comments highlighted not just her concern for Ben, but also the toll this situation has taken on their family. She has been through this journey with Ben before, and witnessing his relapse was a heavy burden for her to bear, especially as it affected their children's lives as well. The situation serves as a reminder of the complexities and challenges that come with addiction, recovery, and the pressures of living life in the Hollywood spotlight.
I got sober when I was younger, in 2001, which I now look at as a sort of a JV version of what really the problem is. I was sober for a couple of years, and then I thought, I want to just drink like a normal person, and I want to have wine at dinner and so on. And I was able to. For about 8
Jennifer Lopez's role in Ben Affleck's life has come under scrutiny, especially with his recent struggles. As a successful and influential woman, her impact on Ben has been questioned, with some suggesting that the pressures of their high-profile relationship may have contributed to his challenges. Lopez's strong public persona contrasts sharply with the private realities of her relationship with Affleck, as maintaining a high-profile romance has proven to be far from easy. Their relationship has always been in the spotlight, with every move they made subjected to intense media scrutiny. This kind of constant attention created significant pressure on both their relationship and on Ben himself. Speculation has grown that the demands of being with Lopez, combined with the expectations of a public relationship, could have made it even more difficult for Affleck to stay on track. Insiders suggest that the fast-paced nature of their relationship, coupled with the need to always appear perfect for the public, may have been overwhelming for him. The pressure to be the ideal partner and a role model in the public eye could have created an environment that made it challenging for Ben to maintain his sobriety. While Lopez undoubtedly brought love and support back into his life, the cost of their highly publicized romance may have been more than they anticipated. Affleck's long battle with addiction has been a significant part of his life story, shaping both his career and personal experiences. He first struggled with alcohol and substance abuse at a young age, and as his career soared in Hollywood, so did his drinking, creating a cycle of highs and lows that defined much of his adult life. Ben has been open about his struggles, acknowledging how addiction has impacted his life and relationships. He first entered rehab in 2001 in an effort to regain control over his drinking. Although he experienced periods of sobriety, the fight against addiction persisted. Jennifer Garner, who entered Affleck's life when they met while filming Pearl Harbor in 2000, became a significant figure in his recovery journey. The pair began dating in 2004 and married in 2005, with Garner providing a steadying influence during their relationship. She played a crucial role in helping him deal with his addiction while managing their family life. Garner was often seen as a positive force in his path to sobriety, offering emotional support throughout their marriage and beyond. Even after they separated, Garner continued to prioritize his well-being in 2018. Despite their split, she intervened when Affleck's drinking spiraled out of control once more. Garner drove him to rehab, demonstrating her enduring commitment to his health and recovery. Even though their romantic relationship had ended, this act was a defining moment that shifted public perception of Affleck's journey, with many recognizing Garner's support as instrumental in his ongoing battle with addiction. Ultimately, Jennifer Lopez's impact on Affleck's life is undeniable. Though the debate continues over whether it has been more of a positive or negative influence, while she likely aimed to support him, the reality of their high-profile relationship may have added to the difficulties he faced in maintaining his sobriety amidst Hollywood's relentless spotlight.
I'll tell you how I wish I had ended that speech, okay? I couldn't do any of the things I do without your support. You're my angel, my life, and my world.
Jennifer Garner's involvement in Ben Affleck's life has often been seen as a loving and supportive gesture. Fans praised her for being a steady force and keeping things normal for their kids, even amidst the chaos of his struggles. Garner's image as a stabilizing influence shaped how people viewed their relationship, both during their marriage and after their split. Then came the much-publicized return of Jennifer. After 20 years apart, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez rekindled their romance in early 2021, following Ben's breakup with Ana de Armas and Lopez's split from Alex Rodriguez. By mid-2021, their relationship had become Hollywood's hottest topic, with fans and the media celebrating the idea of a second chance for the couple, who had called off their engagement in 2004 due to intense media pressure. However, this reunion was a double-edged sword for Ben. While it reignited fascination with their love story, it also brought back the relentless scrutiny that had strained their relationship in the past. Jumping back into the spotlight with Lopez was challenging for Affleck, who was not just a seasoned actor, but also someone who had fought hard against addiction. The added stress of their high-profile romance, combined with fans' obsession over their every move, placed significant pressure on him. Behind the scenes, Jennifer Garner expressed concern about Ben diving back into such a public relationship, knowing the toll fame and media attention had taken on him before. Her worries extended beyond the relationship itself to the intense environment that came with it, which could jeopardize his sobriety. Garner's concerns were not without merit, as the bright lights and constant attention could easily trigger someone with Ben's history. The return of Jennifer brought those pressures back in full force, with paparazzi following their every step. This level of exposure, coupled with his past struggles, created a potentially risky situation for Affleck's hard-earned sobriety. Meanwhile, Garner, who had spent years helping him battle his demons, found herself on the sidelines, watching as her ex-husband re-entered a world that could threaten the stability he had worked so hard to achieve. Fans also weighed in on social media, with some expressing sympathy for Garner, while others criticized Affleck for leaning on her. Is Jennifer Lopez to blame for Ben Affleck's struggles, or are there deeper issues at play? The answer might not be as simple as it seems.